Yo, what is good? All right, we are live with Meister Gauntlet. Holy shit. I've been wanting to run an MBON tournament since the first day I've played MBON, and I am finally glad that with the MBON server and with the MBON server now here and the general reception of it, and now having figured out how to commentate, so how to stream matches. I am very, very happy to do this now. I'm going to undefinite a second and join up in the commentary call. I've got Saito and Phoenix on commentary. Two players that have been playing the game with me for a while now. I'd say we're fairly knowledgeable in the game. Um, Currently we've got uh 5 teams in the tournament, which means 10 people. And I'm going to go open commentary now. Yo, what's good? What's good, gang?
Hello. I was silent the entire time, but I am now here.
Yeah, I just undeafened. How's it going? I'm going to show the bracket right now. This
Alright.
I haven't shuffled the bracket yet, but the 5 teams we've got end Wingstop
No,
Endless.
we got Wingstop, Endless Waltz. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Wingstop
And
Endless Waltz
then,
is Gatorade and L.
mm-hmm.
After that, we've got Maxiboost in it.
Maxiboost isn't. Yeah. Oh, Maxiboostin it. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just
Mispronounced.
Dr. Thunder and Erase or T-Pop.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The third team is me and Phoenix. We're called Celestial Creamers.
And then,
I did not approve of this name, by the way, but I do like the name. Then we've got Mexican Lab Babies, which is Nina and
and Belita.
Slow
Yeah.
Bis Balito. And
Mm-hmm.
finally, the last team is Crossboners, which is Aria and Gushan.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, at the
That,
moment, though, we do have some issues. Teapot might not join, and Nina also might not be able to join. In that case, I
yeah.
don't know what to do.
I don't know either. I was DMing Nina already and asking. So we'll see. We'll see.
Has Nina responded?
Nope,
Uh,
not at all. I think she's in the middle of doing something right now.
shit. I
Probably.
I was thinking if Nina can't join and Teapot can't join, we can get Dr. Thunder and Belito to team up.
Yeah, that would definitely work because like a Phoenix told me about that earlier. If
Mm.
like one or the other like can't come can't join up, we can just have them team up with whoever their teammate is missing with. So
Yeah, like we can get Sunhawk to join us up instead.
mm-hmm. Yep. This this is throwing me off the PNGs. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
just not used to it.
yeah, I'm really happy I got to run. I will say, at the moment, I'm unsure of some of the compositions, but all I know is I'm going to assume, with Team Crossboners, that Arya is going to be playing Strike Freedom or Seven Sword, whilst Gushan is probably going
I
to be playing X1 Kai.
I don't know. I honestly thought it was gonna be a full crossbone team, but we'll see. We'll see though. We'll see.
I have doubts because I don't. I mean, I think Arya has played like X1 Kai once, and Gushan can put out the full cloth. But I know Arya mostly plays 3Ks, and it's mostly like
That
Seven
is
Swords, Strike
true.
Freedom, and Astral Priest and Wing Zero and the Swalls. Whereas Gushan is kind of flexible, whilst they do mostly tend to play. I know their favorite suit is probably full cloth, but you do see them dabbling with X1 Kai sometimes, with Phantom as well, Avalanche Exia.
Hmm. They Gushan, like she definitely goes around with a lot of suits. So yeah, mainly backs, but yeah, full cloth is like their suit. So
Mhm.
yeah.
The other one was Wingstop Endless Waltz, which is Gateway and L. I think L is going to be. I think L might be playing. Gold Sumo or Gold Sumo Turn A or God Gundam, but we're
Are
going to see. As
I
for
don't know is I don't remember if because both of them Gatorade and L play fronts as well as backs.
mhm.
I don't know if L will be backing and play like you said Gold Sumo and all that. Like I'm hoping to see some Arios here, but we don't know that yet.
Yeah,
Gator they mainly play wingsuits. They're Wing Zero, Endless Waltz, and Deathscythe, Endless Waltz. So like we can't know. We can't know until we get to the games.
I will say though, Gatorade has been impressing me recently with their death side. They have shown like
Yeah,
yeah, with a lot of new players, they tend to just like rush in, and have seen some discipline from Gatorade, like backing out at certain times and like managing to stay alive.
yeah.
Yeah, thank you for the
What is
follow.
good, Belito?
Thank you for the follow, Belito.
Yeah, I definitely see that. Yeah, Bec- uh, uh, after I taught that I gave them some pointers on death, like both death sites. They prefer the EW just from aesthetic alone,
Hmm.
and it really makes me happy like seeing them like doing all like the stuff that I was like telling them like oh you can do this, you can do that. It really makes me happy. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. I think in for Maxi boosting it, I assume I know Dr. Thunder because they've told me they're mostly going to be either playing Hyaku or Freedom. They're just going to be on
Hmm.
Hyaku, and I assume Team of Star is going to be pulling at the Master or God Gundam because that's the suits
Yeah,
I mostly see them on.
yeah, they might pull out their 3K here because I do know that Thunder mainly like we haven't seen them play any fronts, so they're most likely gonna be playing a back suit.
Yeah. Um.
And then
As for
Mexican
Mexican,
lab babies.
yeah, we know Barbatos exclusively plays Zeta. Barbatos
Yep, yeah,
exclusively plays Zeta,
that's a known
whereas
fact.
Nina, I'm honestly unsure because on one hand, I was thinking Nina could be playing was Nina might be playing something like a 3K like Legolas or Asia FX. But on the other hand, there's also certain instances where she'll play like Red Frame, Gaia, um X as well. I know she plays like some X, not DX, just regular X.
In my like what I was thinking is that since Bolito like strictly only plays Zeta, Nina like it would be more beneficial than Nina to play a low cost instead of a 3K
Yeah, that's why that
because
no, I was honestly thinking Asia FX, on the basis that Asia FX's whole shtick is that it's really good at staying alive. So I was
Mhm.
thinking Nina could probably like get lots of mileage playing Asia FX and just laying out, but I know Nina doesn't like to play that playstyle. Nina is not the kind of person that
yeah, they
takes
want she wants to go in.
yeah, Nina really very much wants to go in.
Between the back suit, like oh no, like among all the back suits that she plays, I'd say the one that would probably complement Zeta is honestly either she pulls out her main Gaia or just stick to red frame or I'm not sure. I'm not really sure because I don't know much other suits that Nina plays that aren't really like heavy in going in other than DX or I'm probably or oh, no, sorry X, but I don't know if I'm like forgetting something here. So
I mean, Build Strike doesn't go in. I think Build Strike might be
true,
favorable.
true.
Yeah,
That is another one that is a back suit and Nina like. Yeah, no, actually, you're right, Mug. Yeah, Build Strike is another good one. Yeah.
yeah. It's a matter of I'm curious as to what Nina would pick. As for me
Yeah.
and Phoenix, um, it's kind of a toss up whether Phoenix backs or I back. On one hand, if I'm fronting, I can play V2 or Reborns or Reborns,
Mhm.
and if I'm backing, I'm comfortable playing Montero. I'm comfortable playing Raphael, Montero, Raphael. I'm forgetting my suits. Montero, Raphael, or Banshee.
Yeah.
Whereas Phoenix, I know they told me that I think this tournament they want to be playing full Saber and Exia. So
Hmm.
it's a kind of a good thing that we're both comfortable playing either, but it's also a bad thing at
Yeah.
the same time because like we don't know who does what. But I'm going to I can't assume anything. I'll have to wait for Phoenix to get in. Then I'll
Yeah,
get
you
back to you in
may
a few
just
minutes.
wait for Phoenix to get back. Well, they will like they're muted right now because, they're currently eating food, but they will answer if you just want, ask them about something. So,
Yeah.
uh and I was gonna say that, like, because both of you are really comfortable with any role, like, genuinely. So it's just a matter of who wants to be front, like, this time around,
Yeah,
or
exactly.
like, yeah.
Ola
And
twin.
Ola twin.
yeah,
I want to
thank
play
you.
Exia first
Oh,
set.
CG.
First set? Okay.
Hey, thank you for the follow, CG. Hell yeah.
Dude,
Wait,
fuck yes.
does this stream still say fucking Hotaru matches in Twitch? I'm gonna
I don't
flip.
know. I'm not.
No.
I'm not in the Twitch right
Yeah,
now.
okay. It says EXVS Meister Gauntlet. I was tweaking at a second because I sent it on Discord and it said fucking high level Hotaru, which is my like the meme tile I put for my Fail Fury streams.
Gotcha.
Right. The tournament starts in 6 minutes, and fucking Nina and Pop have still not answered. I might have to kick either Thunder or Balito out of the bracket and have them team up with one another.
Yeah, like give it a few minutes, and if nothing happens, we'll go on ahead and go through with that,
Yeah.
and keep the games going. Uh,
Nina. Okay. Nina. Erase.
I'm already going through my head right now on how, like, these matches will go, because, like, depending on who gets matched with, who, or like, is this just this is an example, right, Mog, that you have up for bracket, or is that how it's
No.
really laid out?
This is unshuffled. This is unshuffled.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I have shuffled it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know whether to do random shuffle or specific seeding. I think because there's only 5 people right now, I don't want to seed it exactly. I think I might just shuffle it and see what whether goes with what. I'm just hoping ideally that Crossboners and Celestial Creamers don't get matched together in the first game because that would be kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, that would be very unfortunate, and like having that be like the first game would be like, crazy.
Yeah, it would be like the loser's sweep the whole time, or depending. I don't know. I think okay. So my thing with this tournament, I I'm really hoping to kind of this is gonna sound kind of best up to their commentary. I'm kind of hoping to whip Al and Balito into shape a little bit in this, especially Al because they have lots of bad habits. But the one, like I said, I'm actually genuinely impressive. I'm genuinely impressed by how they're playing. I Gay Trade. They've been taking lots of the advice given to them and like applying it into their gameplay as they given that advice.
Yeah. It's really like like I said earlier, like, it's really nice to see, like, and we're just and also we're also just doing this for, like, for both, L and Belita, so, like, it's not like, you know
I do also want to do like a little VOD review after the tournament, but I don't know whether to do it immediately after the tournament ends or do it. Chucho. There's a button.
I mean, depending on what time we finish, we could do it immediately afterwards, but we shall see. We shall see.
Okay, we shall see when it happens.
Mm-hmm. That's all we can do right now, and it's 57. We have like 3 minutes.
Does anyone have Nina's phone
They.
number? Just ask random.
I don't know. I don't have it. No.
It's a matter of like, because when check-ins end, it's gonna like fucking you won't be able to register anymore. So I want us like give them like past the tournament, like have like the first matches play out, and then wait, see if Balito and see if Teapot and Nina come back. But on the other hand, it's like um click here for free F buzz. True.
True.
I'm
True.
gonna pin that.
Yeah, you should definitely pin that. Sorry, Mouse. I'm running Ebers.
Um, Yo, thank you for
Mug, is
doing
there
this.
a way to move the chat a little bit to the left so I'm not covering it partly?
Oh wait, the chat's in the middle. Oh shit, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did like this is my first time seeing the UI with the chat box.
That's completely fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you
This is
go.
like
I'll put the chat. I'll put the chat like okay. So you can just type like always like this. You can see it shows up like above my head.
there you go. Yeah. Go my gagas. Yep, I see it.
I'm going to make put the lobby up. Unfortunately, this does mean I have to hide the gameplay with something just so we don't get rude code goblins. So
That is true, yeah.
I'm trying to see a good image that would be fitting of this.
You should definitely use Shim. Oh, that too. That too.
GPO2 Truth Nerd.
GPO2 Truth AC. Wait, is it AC? It is AC, right? It's been a while.
I don't know. Yeah, it's been a while since I played GPO2 as well. This dude fucking blows.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're never playing GPO2 again. Not after we crashed the PlayStation servers the day after, yeah.
Sean Aria. I pinged myself. Who else is in the tournament? Fuck me, everyone.
Fuck it, everyone's getting added.
Alright, Phoenix pinged over 20 entrants earlier. I'll just copy the message.
Okay, okay.
Unfortunately, for something that it kind of does suck about this is that the Gundam music is copyrighted. And because Gundam music is copyrighted, I can't use Gundam music. So instead, I'll be doing what every single commentary YouTuber does and just be using Unity music. So yay.
It makes me happy that you're not like risking putting Kenji Kawai stuff on stream. Because like we don't know if it's actually like copyright or not. TG, is it copyright rated? I don't know. I'm asking.
Unfortunately, it's 12:01, and both Nina and Grace have not answered. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to keep choosing. I'll ask Dr. Thunder and Snowbiz Polito what team name do they prefer? Maxiboostin it or Mexican Lab Babies?
Honestly, Maxiboostin it. Just put them in Maxiboostin it. Oh, you can't? Ah, that sucks. It'd be so hype just to hear Masurao like playing the back. Certain themes like the Australia ones are fine. Okay, that's good. I just know the one you're talking about is Red Stroke.
Oh wait, I can hide this now because room code is hidden. Right. So starting first of all, I'm gonna DQ one of them. And after that, I'm going to restart the tournament. We're gonna play the music, and I'm gonna do some shenanigans.
Okay.
All right.
You good?
Both of them said there's no more Mexicans on the team, so Mexican Lab Babies can be removed. Removed. Removed.
Guess y'all are Maxiboostin it. That is true, yeah.
All right. Since we have 4 people now, I am going to shuffle seeds and process checking results. And that's it. The tournament is ready to go now. The first match.
Yes.
The first match. Okay, let's see the seeding.
Okay,
First
okay.
match is going to be Wingstop Endless Waltz, and then we're going to see Maxiboostin versus Celestial Premium. Considering the tournament's low entrance, I do want to stream every single match. If that's not
Okay.
for you guys.
No, that is completely fine. No, I'd prefer that, honestly.
I'm on Rex for some reason.
Why are you in Rex? Yeah.
Why am I on Rex? Because I was playing Rex earlier. Okay, so I don't. I'll stay on Rex. I don't want to spoil the surprise until that happens. But Phoenix and I have a little scheme going on.
Okay. On some
match is
on some tomfoolery.
L and which Wingstop Endless Waltz again? I keep forgetting.
L and Gator. L and Gatorade. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Ooh.
We're going to see Strike.
Okay.
That's had nothing ever happened team. And they are running Crossboners team. They are running Crossboners team. Sorry, Crossboners. Crossbone.
They're running Crossbone team. Yeah. Okay. Strike Noir and Arios. This is gonna be something.
And I assume Gushan and Aya are going to be rocking X1 Kai and Full Card. That is a pretty messed up team, honestly. That team is really strong.
But it is pretty solid. Ooh, okay. Gator went Deathscythe Hell. Okay.
Okay, so I assume in that
yeah, that's what I'm saying, CG, right?
In that case, I assume Gatorade is going to want to play the aggressive role in this team, considering they are playing, they are rocking...
An F-Burst.
Yeah, they're rocking an F-Burst. They're rocking Deathscythe and the Smalls, which has fairly good melee, so...
Yeah, it's honestly more of, in a similar way that, like, this is gonna be a terrible comparison because, like, this is the best way I can put it. It's kind of like Kimura Super in that they're both hit and runs, but Deathscythe is just better than Kimura Super. I'm only making that comparison because it's like the one that's like on top of my head.
Yeah, I kind of get you. I'm gonna have to move.
Oh, Mug, Rex. L Rex.
Okay, all right. We're seeing mix-ups all around. That was fun.
Yeah, we're already getting mixed up right now. We haven't even started the games yet. Wait, Thunder, unready up, bro. Real quick. Or actually, I don't remember if. Oh, no, they don't. Their teammate's not with them yet, so it won't like pit them with anyone that's currently playing first. Yeah, my fault. Confused that out. Ooh, Thunder went the Hyaku pick. Alright.
Yaktua.
No, we're only doing that when we hear when we see Heine, alright? When we see, Gouf Heine.
Heine is Zaktua. This is Yaktua. This is very
Yaktua? Okay. I mean, big difference, but like the Tua is still there.
Zaktua.
Yeah. Zaktua.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Gushan. Yeah, the host has to start the match. I'm the one that starts the match. I've never ran this before, by the way, so if I fuck up, I was about to forget the most important thing. Holy moly.
Yeah, side 7, most important thing. We do not want our first tourney to be played in Gigaflow.
Alright.
I mean, like, Gigaflow's fun as fuck, but like, Wait, you know, another time, another time.
I need Gouf to stop pissing. Zactua. Man, we gotta be hyped up thinking about Heine. I did want to keep this a little bit surprised, like under floats a little bit, under arms. But I do have a plan for next tournament, like to do some gimmick style tournaments where I have like a same pilot, same suit kind of tournament where you're only allowed to pick like a team of the same pilot or the same suit. For instance, like Quattro Wing Zero, Quattro Wing Zero, or IJ Lacus IJ, or the same pilot. So Destiny Impulse, Heine, Goofy Heine Destiny, that kind of stuff.
That's you know that right there, like you know, cook that shit up, Quay. Like cook that shit up, Heine.
So yeah,
there we go. Sorry.
I have that's the plan for like a little like surprise. Unfortunately though, I was about to say this brings up the issue of Setsuna exists.
Yeah,
Setsuna,
time for Kiso and I on that impulse Luna impulse. That would be crazy, CG. That would go crazy.
Yeah,
wait, quick question, CG. Can you burst hop with Luna Pulse or no? Like I don't play any of the impulses. I'm asking this. Full Saber Exia. Yeah, you can. Hell yeah. Full Saber Exia. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Mari, the plan is I want to have 2 tournaments a month. One of them is a gimmick tournament. One of them is a series tournament. The series tournament is like the Meister Gauntlet is going to be the series tournament, and then the Goofy tournament, the gimmick tournament is going to be like, I don't know, some stupid name or some shit. Double Zeta.
Don't worry, we will come up with a name another time. We gotta surprise everyone, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I got something cooking in my head right now, but I just can't tell it yet. You know, it'll be a surprise.
It's just the big issue of the same pilot, same suit team is that there's very obvious winners. Like I said, you have you know. Like you have some funny ones, but then you also bring into the equation Setsuna's existence. You bring it to the equation P-Self, G-Self, Arios, Haru, some really Rex and Bob. You bring up some like fucked up, but I think it would still be funny. You can.
I'm just saying though.
You can run double.
I'm just saying. Huh? Repeat.
Dr. Thunder asked, Quattro only has 1 suit. Another rule is that you can run 2 of the same suit, so like 2 Shining Gundams, 2 God Gundams, 2 Hyaku Shikis.
Yeah.
Also, Gushan has
like what Mug mentioned with like you know like the same suit and same thing. Like the thing is, you could with like Quattro's case, you could either do like 3K Wing Zero or Quattro Wing Zero or Sandrock and then Quattro Wing Zero. You know, but Mug, I'll tell you right now, like the people ain't ready for Akatsuki P Strike. I'm just saying.
For real, no, it's not.
They're not ready. They're not ready. We're about to make the impossible possible.
Wait, no, team to transfer to.
No.
Yeah, okay, sorry. This is team to start battle with. I think, yeah, these 2 and these 2. Yep, there you go.
Right. Yep, there you go.
So, that's the first game. Let's go. We got Crossboners versus Wingstop and the Sports. Shout out to Saito for this little display. You know, cook this up. Gave you some like GN drive looking HUD over here.
I just whipped it up like quickly with the Clip Studio, but yeah.
Alright, first match. So we're gonna start the POV of Xenon Kai here. After every down, I do want to switch up the POV to include everybody. Leos and Leos as well. Yeah, we can see Ari doing the free fall with the ABC Mantle, whilst just generally trying to play passive, trying to be a pester as Xenon Kai normally does.
Ooh, L did not take into account that AC there.
Yeah. Really good landing punish from Deathscythe, actually. You can see both teammates are getting combos, no cuts are happening. Xenon Kai fairly unhealthy with Barbatos with respect. Looks like they're about to die though.
That is still good though that they took the first life, so now it's just a matter of whether or not L can bring it back. So we'll see. Ooh.
Alright, Deathscythe managed to die. Excellent full cost on very low health. This is looking really good for Crossboners right now.
Ooh. Oh no. Okay, there you go. The boost topping there was wise.
Safety Kaijo. The Toby assist is doing great work for X1 Kai, and yeah, you can't do much against a full burst, full clock running at you directly, head on.
Yeah. I appreciate that Gator went ahead, like after understanding, after seeing their health, they immediately went for the BC shield. It's something, but it's honestly like there was nothing to be done there with full cloth, like you said.
Yeah. Also, CG, Gushan loves that full cloth knuckle. They always refer to it as the buddy knuckle.
The fella knuckle, yeah. Not my idea, by the way.
Amigo knuckle.
The amigo knuckle. True.
The first game goes to Crossboners. Wingstop and the Swirls opted to not change the team actually, sticking with the same team, Rex and Deathscythe.
Now let's do Deathscythe POV, yeah. Or are you thinking of full cloth?
Nope, give me Deathscythe. There you go.
There you go. Alright.
This is Gateface's POV.
Alright.
Trying to play neutral around X1 Kai, just throwing out those boomerangs. Or not boomerangs, the hula hoops.
That's just main, yeah. They're doing, they got the right idea of throwing CSA, because that's generally what you want to be doing with the Scythe EW, because its main will make you like stand still for a good bit.
Unfortunately, Rex is not winning the fight against full cloth. But amazing friendly fire coming from Arya, just hitting Tobia with Tobia.
The Tobia off. Oh.
I'm locked onto the same target, unfortunately.
That's getting hit by their own teammate.
Yeah, lots of friendly fire this game.
It's the friendly fire convention!
Both of them are missing their front. Both fronts have died at least once. However, Exon Kai is looking a lot less healthy than Deathscythe and the Swallows. Arya opting to just play back. We see a flip burst from full cloth.
Ooh.
Really good pick, cuts the teammate. With X1 Kai who opts to E-burst. The problem is Barbatos to Rex is looking really low, and yeah, unfortunately Rex does die twice.
Yeah. I figured that by that point, Gushan or X1 already had the buffs up and cooldown again.
That was a very, very close game.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's okay. And I want to see, are there any people that want to change suit? I don't know if you, wait, Phoenix, can you change suit whilst I have this menu up?
No, I cannot.
You cannot. Oh, okay. Huh. I guess we're stuck on Kian and. Oh, we haven't gotten a response from them, but I assume they don't want to change suit.
Select mobile suit before battle is on, so you can match them and they pick, right? I don't remember.
Okay. So if I just, I was wondering with select mobile suit before battle. Well, they haven't responded, so I assume they are comfortable with the suits they're playing.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's been a minute, so they're most likely ready to go in.
Okay. If you liked the CG and we're playing Rex Gyan, I'm gonna be very upset with you.
Okay, but like Phoenix got a nasty gun though. Come on now.
Phoenix does have a nasty gun. Hey, what about my Brags?
No. You got a nasty Rex too, but like like the Gyan. I've seen those Gyan plays.
Okay. This time I want to see the POV of full cloth. I think Gushan is a pretty good full cloth. I know Gushan loves, as much as they love playing full cloth, they don't pull it out that often, which I'm kind of surprised by. I know they like OB full cloth. Yeah, we're seeing the shotgun free falls. There's typical full cloth things. Full cloth has some of the most insane self-defense in this game because of that shotgun free fall.
Definitely. Now all they gotta do is wait for the buffs to come back and just play safe.
Yeah, I was surprised to see Gushan opting for a double buff rather than staggering their buffs a little bit.
The good thing about this team is that X1 Kai can also play pretty aggressively, so it can fill in for Gushan while we're waiting for buffs to come back.
That's true.
Full cloth, I mean, it's fine.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, Gushan couldn't finish the down there, but yeah, some good defense from Gushan. That's a full burst Rex. Is that a burst attack?
I think so.
Oh no, Gushan wasn't even in burst. Never mind. What the hell was that? I think that might be the budgie knuckle. I don't know how X1 Kai works too much, but this is a really
I don't
bad
either.
position. Yeah,
This is your cute. Ooh, nuke. Okay, didn't work out though.
Gushan is overcast in this scenario though, so I know they're definitely trying to not die, trying to let X1 Kai take care of the Deathscythe. Unfortunately, the Deathscythe stands in front of the full cloth immediately. That is rather unfortunate. That's a 3-0 for Crossboners.
Yep.
Right. Up next is me and Balito. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Team Celestial Creamers versus Team
Maxiboostin it.
Maxiboostin. Thank you for filling in, because I definitely did not forget. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
oh, okay, there you go.
Is quite big, yes. Don't worry.
It is quite long, yeah.
This doesn't show up on stream, so.
That's completely fine. It fits now. It fits.
Wait, really? Does he? Does he get both buffs in OB? That's kind of crazy. Why? Why?
What happened there? Oh.
Okay, yeah, right now we're just waiting on Barbatos to join. Barbatos seems to be having some issues when it comes to joining. Yeah,
technical difficulties.
Their routing's a little bit messed up. Oh, I'm an idiot!
We cooking your shit on airplane check reset. Sorry.
I'm an idiot. Barbatos should be able to join now.
Oh, was that why? Oh my god, Mug. Yeah. I forgot people can't join in. That's funny.
Okay, this is stuff. This is the first Meister Gauntlet, okay? This is the first.
No, we'll remember. We'll remember next time. It's fine.
Next one, there's gonna be no issues at all. Everything's gonna run perfectly.
Of course.
No one's gonna be missing.
True.
Yes,
Truth
Nina.
AC.
I know you're watching this, Nina. This is directed towards you.
Soletta.
Exactly. Dumb bitch. Sorry.
Yo, she go check the replays.
Who? Oh yeah, that's Barbatos. Okay. All right. Phoenix, you wanna do that comp that we discussed? Yo, Barbatos,
Yes!
join C. Team C.
Bolito, go to Team C with Thunder. If you're in the stream right now, go there.
Okay.
Alright.
Now all of China knows you're in Wingstop. Sorry. Oh, you like Wingstop? Sorry, not in. Wrong word. Oh my! That'll be fire.
That's the plan.
Yes.
That's the plan, baby.
Okay. How would this work? How would this work? Am I just gonna be commenting on your POV always, Mug?
Yes, I guess so.
All right, no, that's completely fine. I know.
For you.
Oh no, it's fine, Phoenix. It's fine. We'll just like stick with Mug for like this one. Cause like I don't know much on Xenon, but I do know my shit with Zabanya. So.
Hell yes. And as yeah, Phoenix and I have been planning this for a while now. We wanted to run a background comp with Zabanya Xenon.
This is fire riding. So. All right. I'm rushing in.
Thankfully, I have been doing some homework on Zabanya. Right?
Okay. Let's see if you implement that.
I got multi-lock twice as immediately as I said that, so I think I need to die.
Ooh. Alright, well. Got those free falls. And the multi-lock cancel earlier. You did do your homework. Ooh. Diamond snipe. Not Diamond, sorry. Zabanya CSA. Ooh. Mug doesn't. AC right then and there. That's a hit. Perfect timing on that flip burst. However, you do wanna. Okay, never mind. Well, you have your BC ready.
I draw fucked my shield there.
Yeah. It just registered to me. Alright. Ooh, good. Good snipe.
Alright, this is a really bad position.
Alright. Definitely.
Oh god, yeah, the zombie.
Alright. That's a bursting Zeta Gundam.
Nice.
Never mind.
I got that.
You did in fact get that.
The wave right.
Celestial Creamers take the win. That was a back shot. I couldn't say anything much there. I was way too locked in observing what Mug was trying to do. Okay, now Phoenix. No, I'm sorry. All right, now you can put up your POV now, Phoenix. I can go on ahead and watch.
Okay.
If Phoenix
And
is
then
putting
I'll,
their
like,
POV
go-
up, should I stream Phoenix's? No, it's gonna be that's too complicated. Because I'm streaming.
Yeah.
I'm streaming to my camera.
Don't. It's fine. I'll just commentate on like what Phoenix is doing.
Have the dual POV. Have the dual POV.
How?
Yeah, I got the dual POV right now. It's completely fine. I can like.
Yeah. No, I'm not talking to Zeta.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Y'all know. Leo Salo joined Celestial Beam.
This is true. This happened in Gundam Exia, yeah.
Wait, did he?
Oh no, I didn't finish it.
Yeah, I don't fucking know, bro. We're just saying shit. Anyway, alright. CSA fully charged. Ooh. Didn't finish it down, but Mug finished it for them, so that's good. Only a few ticks away from a second form. There you go. Ooh, they're going in now.
Yeah, they got shield bits.
Ooh, didn't finish the combo. but it doesn't matter either way. They finished it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Phoenix.
That was very necessary. That was very necessary.
It's called Aura, bruh.
It is cold aura. That's true. Phoenix then goes ahead, takes the first life with a very healthy Zabanya still.
Yeah, I don't think I'm
Good.
gonna hit once. Oh! You know what? Fuck you.
Ooh, that may be see. Burst Rob burst attack Zabanya. I mean, you know what? It's a 50-50. Oh, that's
Good one, team.
yeah. We definitely did not see that Garo there, and yeah.
Wait, oh,
Yeah!
attention. What happened?
You don't gotta worry about it.
Don't gotta worry about
All you need
it.
to know is that Xenon burst attack did not get pressed.
Yes, definitely, and they definitely did not get punished for it. Yes.
Yeah.
Nothing happened
Alright.
in bossing save.
Nothing happened in the Meister Gauntlet.
There is no war inside 7.
Nervous goal or nonchalant goal?
Nonchalant gold.
Nonchalant.
Nonchalant goal.
All right. Thank you for specifying.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Type sheet.
Ooh, the freedom switch.
Oh
This is-
shit, okay, we're rocking freedom now. You know, I'm surprised. I feel like Dr. Thunder might fuck with Strike Freedom a little bit. But I don't believe they've ever played a 3K. I'm trying to recall if they've ever played a 3K. I dropped my free ball.
All right. Finishing that down, dodging those freedom main sub. Getting that confirmed with the rifle bit.
Wow!
Getting and Xenon getting shaboing boinged.
Careful. Nice.
Nice. Ooh, shield bits instantly being removed there.
I can get Zeta best.
Okay.
Zeta then best.
That freedom, yup, done with CSA. Ooh, power of friendship right there with that confirmed. I don't know how that whiffed, but it did.
Shining
The-
Banka!
I already know.
You got shielded.
Alright,
by
let's
the
see
way.
what. Ooh,
Okay.
that was really good there.
I'm nice.
Good start. Alright, that is 3-0 for Celestial Creams.
I couldn't say much there. Like what like Xenon does. Like I just know that was like, yep, I've experienced these buttons before, but I just don't know what they are.
Xenon, low key, just a better Shining Gundam. Honest to God.
Yeah, honestly, like as soon as you get to third form, like you really just like it's because of that fire whip and like those those command moves. Honestly,
Yeah.
Alright, up next.
It's definitely side sub and command dash. I definitely went third form Xenon's best moves.
yeah.
Up next, I want to do Celestial Creamers versus Crossboners. This is gonna be an.
I'm gonna
Alright.
do I'm gonna do the losers.
No, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do losers. Like do a full. Should I do a full losers run? Or I was thinking of doing up to like finals.
We could-
and then do losers.
We can do losers too, like
What you guys think?
or
Mm,
you're thinking losers too, right, Phoenix?
I think losers
yeah,
might be best. So I can like separate and not have like the losers of round 1 and round 2 just playing directly with one another.
Yeah.
Like it demonstrates some fatigue over them.
Mhm.
So we're not going to
So
we're not going to be having Crossboners and Celestial Creamers. Instead, we're going to be having Maxiboostin and Wingstop and this world. I love that team name, by the way. Wingstop
Yeah,
is
it's the name of the after colony, bro.
right.
Gonna start gonna start weaving dark rituals to learn Strike Noir.
Right. So, it's going to be Maxiboostin and Wingstop and Assaults. Holy shit! I do not like how the loses round one icon looks.
We're
Also-
seeing L's Arios finally, so let's see. Let's do L's POV first, real quick. Like once we get the game going for them.
So we're seeing L on the Aria. We'll see what teams they stick to this time around.
On everyone's soul, Wingstop Crusaders will prevail.
Exia.
Ooh, okay. I think it's the. No, this is not the first time I've seen Thunder on Exia, right? Or am I mixing it up with someone? Probably, like, this is probably Thunder then. Alright, Arios gameplay.
Meleeing on Arios.
No, 4-6B is still it's pretty valid melee, but I don't recommend doing MA mode in front of their face. Okay. Ooh, they got hit by, I think, Deathscythe CSA there.
We're seeing very aggressive gameplay from both sides, though I do know that Deathscythe and List Waltz can be a bit aggressive, although it wants to play more of an assassin playstyle, wants to be really sneaky. But okay, Ali's now playing further back a little bit to compensate because they're low account.
Ooh, they're doing it again where they spend a little bit too long in the air. 4-6B, okay.
Alright, that's Zeta bursting and gets the wave rider crash, immediately killing Al.
Immediately.
Putting their Deathscythe in a pretty bad situation and rushes in on Exia is really low, about to lose, and there goes Exia, and Zeta Gundam gets blocked and immediately gets picked off too.
Severe lack of MACSA, but that is completely understandable. They're still starting off new in this game.
Yeah, MA Garo is quite hard to do on Arios, I'll be honest. That's Zeta's second burst. Are we going to see another Wave Rider crash?
We shall see.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Barbatos opting to play more further back, but unfortunately loses all their boost and starts falling and gets picked off.
Yeah, from what I can tell, was pretty sure. Yeah, it was in fact the Deathscythe CSA. Yep, and that's first game to Wingstop Endless Waltz.
Yeah. Honestly, kind of just a really rough position. There's too much aggression. Pardon me. There's too much aggression going on that game, and it was a bit hard to keep track if you're like playing Exia and Endless Waltz. Because Exia and Zeta, because Deathscythe Endless Waltz is an aggressive suit, and Arios, Arios could kind of just overwhelm you a little bit while staying relatively safe.
Although they were quite aggressive there, yeah. But we shall see in this round. Let's see what happens.
I was going to stick with the same team, Exia and Zeta Gundam. I do want to see Thunder's POV on Exia.
Yeah, let's go to Thunder's POV.
Considering, Exia is a suit where I would say all of us are kind of educated in.
We're educated in it, but we just don't I don't play Exia like that, but I do know Phoenix does.
I also mess around with I have a decent amount of games on Exia. So I kind of
That's true. Okay. Ooh, that's not that down though. But that down.
See, they're not really charging CSA on Exia that much.
Yeah, CSA is kind of like what playing Exia is like baking a cake, and CSA is essentially the batter that holds all the cake together. Whilst you don't, it's not the thing you think about whilst you're eating the cake. It's definitely the most integral one, and also that was a scramble.
That may have been okay. I was about to gas you up, Gator, until you popped burst attack. I'm sorry. That was harsh. Sorry.
I would say more important than the CSA is Exia's BC movement, since CSA only really cancels into 8B. But
Yeah.
it is really important as a tool to use when you're out of ammo.
That's true. Yeah.
That's why I said CSA is like the batter. BC is like the fucking flour. It's like the most integral thing in the game.
That's true. That's true.
That's true. Yeah. 4-6B there.
I'm getting the kill.
Oh, and they got burst. They both have burst. All right.
Yeah, Arios in a pretty rough position. Zeta even in an even worse position, though. Approaching an Exia in full burst is a bit of a rough position. Yeah, we'll see. Gator gets taken out immediately by
Yes.
I'm getting the kill with this attack.
Yeah.
One of the better best attacks in the game because of how fast it is.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah.
it's really fast. It's really cut resistant. It's a pretty good burst attack.
Even if you only get like the first 2 hits in, that's still a good amount of damage.
I will say though, I do notice how they don't play around their bursts pretty well. There should be a lot more bursts going on than there currently is. You see most, but that's something that Belito implements fairly well. But Dr. Thunder needs to work on a little bit. Is that they're only really bursting once per game, when in actuality if you like burst more often, you get more bursts to play with because you can burst twice.
Yeah. You really want to burst on your first life as soon as you have it, even if you're at like yellow health. But you know, it's a hard habit to ingrain. Like at least like for me for like a good bit. So I completely understand.
Yeah, no, definitely.
All right, Exia's POV.
No, I want to see.
Or are we? Oh, Zeta. Okay. Yeah.
This is unfortunately a suit I'm not too familiar with. I know Phoenix knows some stuff with this suit, but I don't really know much. I know it's like
I don't know anything either.
With Zeta, it's very important to have your movement on point so that you don't out of angle with its main. They see a really good tool for catching people's landings.
Yeah, Zeta, funny enough, has the same main, or not the same, but a similar main to Exia, where you don't have to boost dash to fire another shot. You can just fire shots consecutively.
Yeah.
Unrelated to the suit, but more on the player, I do notice Belito going off angle a lot with their main, with their main shot.
That was a really bad flip
there
from Belito.
So there, sub, pretty important tool for free falls out of assist and out of angle main.
Got caught with AC and then to sub.
No.
Ooh, both are
Belito
really low.
opting in.
Oh wow.
Belito opting in for the AC rather than just firing a main. Any shot would have killed Deathscythe there. The AC being a little bit slower missed the kill, but Deathscythe ended up going out anyways.
That's true, and both are really low right now. So let's see how this goes.
No, Belito!
Belito.
Interesting.
Very interesting play. I agree.
In this composition at the moment, I would much rather it would be way more beneficial for Zeta to die. I don't think Belito's aware of Exia's repair mode. Therefore, they're trying to play it safe. Yeah, this is not how you want to be dying.
Yeah, definitely, and they don't have burst either, so they can't get out. They didn't finish it though. Ooh.
We'll see. Both of them are really low. Who dies first? And Belito manages to take out the pick on that side. Very close game from both sides.
Yeah, definitely. The Exia repair 2 pose? Hell yeah.
I just noticed Belito and Dr. Thunder are not VC.
Oh, yeah, they're They've just been playing like off comms, huh?
It's just raw target.
No, I
Just
respect
quickly
it.
switch. Um,
Which suits, I assume, is what they mean, right?
Strike Noir. Okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
I know
Very
that
defensive team going on here.
Yeah. Sorry, God.
G2 has been speaking of wanting to learn Strike Noir for a while now.
That's true. Yeah.
Dr. Thunder also joking about learning the suit.
Both
That's
of
true,
them,
they're not-
have had a very bad experience with the suit from one time where Phoenix played the suit just to show off the potential of top tier backs in this game. However, flip side, this suit is very fairly good. Like, it's pretty good. It's one of the best backs in the game, but it's also just a really simple, fun back you can play. Unfortunately, Gateway is out of main ammo.
BC not being used yet.
Yeah, BC
Yeah.
is an incredible self-defense tool that Strike Noir has. It's what makes Strike Noir really, really hard to approach.
No use on AC too.
There goes Exia. Exia gets taken down. Zeta gets taken down too.
I have yet to see them use the grapple, but we shall see.
Yeah, and another usage of Shamas, one of the stupidest assists in MBON, I'd argue, up there with X1 Kai, G-Sub.
Oh,
Together.
there you go.
X1 Kai gets
There
taken
you
out.
go. All right, now I recommend. I would. Grapple is important, but we got to see more CS. That is true. We are seeing a lack of Verde Buster.
Yeah, none of these very busters going.
Ooh.
Strike Noir ignoring the X and getting hit by burst attack.
Alright, it is 2-2 at the moment. Very, very close to Wingstop Endless Walls does get another point. It is neck and neck right now. The loser of this next match gets taken out of the tournament. Quite a close match, honestly. I am shocked. And now Gatorade and Al are stuck on Arios and Strike Noir, whereas Dr. Thunder and Barbatos have the option to change the suits. Also, yes, that is Emiya. That is a big stream playlist I have. There's like a bunch of music that won't get me fucked.
Just being safe.
Yeah. Opting for the same team, Zeta and Exia. Hell yeah, we'd be happy to have you, honestly, CG. Like I said, the plan with this tournament series is to at least host one every month, considering now that I'm finally graduating, I won't be busy with the university as much. And so I'll have much more free time.
Plus, like you, when it comes to experience, you definitely have like know a little bit more about some certain stuff. So.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, L does die in burst, meaning they do not get their burst back. Also, I was gonna say, I'm seeing a lot of MA mode melees, which is a bit interesting since those are maybe the most risky option since you can't really step to them, you can't rainbow MA melees.
Yeah. MAB, you know, you just like from like melee, not BC. Like it's all right, but you know, this suit shines from just putting stuff in the screen. You know, with AC, MAAC, and all that stuff. So
Uh,
Wingstop Endless Waltz getting the win there.
yeah,
Yeah.
taking the stat
Maxiboost
very,
at
very,
E.
yeah, very, very close set from both of them.
the Wingstop Warriors, Wingstop Endless Waltz, taking the game.
Wingstop prevails.
W for Wingstop.
W for Wingstop. I'm saying.
It's not
Alright.
endless waltz, it's endless wins.
That's
Endless wings.
true. Fire writing, Gif.
Alright, now it's going to be Crossboners versus Celestial Creamers. Now, considering both teams are experienced, I'm going to hit that, what was it? Wait, what? No. Ew. Yeah, there you go, you're not supposed to see that. I'm going to hit that, you know the scene in Naruto with the fucking Gaara versus Rock Lee training weights? Yeah, I'm gonna hit that now. The issue is
I know what you're about to do. I know what you're about to do.
Is this a matter of I don't know, Phoenix, whether if you want to front or back, because I am happy with either.
Oh, back.
You're back, okay.
Alright.
Yeah, Chief Q to battle with. Now another question is, do I just
Are you not? Oh, are you backing as Xenon?
No, we're
No.
gonna change suits.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Phoenix and I have already kind of coordinated what's going on, but
Of course. Y'all had this conversation. I think I was there for that.
yeah. You got the big two. Hold on, we need a fitting song for this. Oh, why is Aria AFK?
Oh, wait. Oh, okay, no, there you go. She's good. She's good. Pulling out those Reborns. Funnel, laser funnels. Getting close to spawn with the Gagas. Ooh. Snipe from X1 though.
Extra mantle is off.
No mantle meaning no free fall there. Ooh. You're gonna have to wait on that or die and take the first life. Gaga spawning right in time with that whip. Caught her. Doing a whole lot of movement. Getting around. Now. Ooh, that buffed shot. Confirmed. Gaga to Verde Buster. Popping F first on first life. Wise decision. Even on rented health, that's still wise. Really getting tense now. Full cloth going in aggressive, although they're no longer on buff. And Mud takes the first life with a back that's still fairly healthy. And full cloth at really low health. That, yep, X1 Kai assist, yep. Nothing else to say there.
Let me go in a bit more now.
Yeah. Alright, full cloth is in, X1 is getting hit. Full cloth is going back into, by the way. Ah, shit, that hit. I got, nice
Full
nice.
cloth with all of that burst. going in for the kill. Ooh, another Gaga spawn. Really messing up the offensive from Full Cloth here.
I'm sorry.
Ooh, and that's the first game going to the Crossboners. I really wanted to say more, but like I know, yeah, I'm the same BC as y'all.
No, it's okay.
Didn't want to throw y'all off.
We're gonna be locked in, so you can commentate.
Yeah.
All right. I'll just let it rip. All right. Yeah, no, definitely CG. Yeah, full clock killing Reborns before dying. Yeah.
Do you want to rock the same comp or do you want to front instead?
We can rock the same comp.
Alright.
Yo, commentate, bro. Give me there.
You want to okay, join up.
Like right now.
Join up VC gonna strike you, right?
Yeah. Join the random VC.
Join the lobby. Join the lobby VC.
Yeah. No, actually, I can drag him, right?
Yeah, you can.
So I just focus up on your game. Yeah, I'll drag CG.
Alright.
That is good.
Hold on,
That is good. Got it, Kanki Sekai. You take it from here, alright? Because I don't play Reborns.
Alright. Let me take it from here. We're looking at Reborns right now. Really strong defensive comp with Strike Noir Reborns, but the start of this game is really where we're gonna see how the flow of the game goes on. Because Full Cloth double buffs makes him arguably one of the strongest 3Ks in the game. He was actually used as an anti-meta comp against Reborns to just be able to run him down and having such a strong burst with double buff. Hold on, I'm hearing myself. I gotta close the stream. Yeah, but we're already seeing how that's working out. Reborns has taken a lot of damage. Luckily, Strike Noir is still very healthy. So what we're probably gonna see is another full buffs from Full Cloth. And when Reborns dies, it will probably be Strike Noir taking more of the lead to stabilize the health situation. But from Crossboners right now, it's already so good because Full Cloth got the kill first, which means when Full Cloth is able to burst, they'll be able to use it on Reborns. And X1 Kai is still full health. And here we're seeing the strength of Reborns with that flip taking so much distance, always putting out barrage the whole time, keeping Redlock. It's really strong. We're seeing Mug make good use of it. And with these double F bursts, it's going to get really crazy. Oh, the nuke goes off screen. There's no Oki from it. Oh, the Strike Noir hits Full Cloth. It's a chance to escape, but the knuckle... This is really tough. Strike Noir actually has to hold W to get Reborns out of here. Oh, but the accidental Vernier. Yeah, it's really tough in the corner there. It's just the health situation fell apart and it became really difficult for Reborns to escape.
I'm gonna play a different suit, but I'm still gonna back.
You're talking back? Alright, then let me cook. If I'm okay, if that's okay. Yeah. I don't know, I can't compete with, I'm having trouble with Full Cloth. I am, however, gonna pick V2. I'm conflicted between V2 or, fuck, what is it? V2 or Sazabi, but I think I'm more confident playing V2 than I am Sazabi.
Okay.
I feel like V2 shotgun could definitely tear off the ABC mantles from both crossbone suits.
The problem with playing V2 in this is that we're both buff suits, right? Both of us are going to be like, oh, I'm going in. I'm going out. I'm going in. I'm going in.
Yeah,
I'm going in.
it's a battle of timer suits, so it's really this matchup is pretty interesting. It's really gonna be who gets the most distance out of their initial timer and who can retain their health while they're out of it. What we're probably gonna see, as the way this comp goes, is both fronts taking a lot of the fire and initiative at first, and afterward we're gonna see the backs have to take more initiative while both fronts are sort of in their off time.
I'm out of Buster. Gushin doesn't have buffs.
Okay.
What I'm curious about is if Full Cloth is going to get buffs back before V2 gets AB. Alright, we're seeing the burst from Exia. Really, honestly, I like this burst as long as no damage is taken during it, because it gets the heat off of Mug, and as long as there's no damage, there will be another one for the next life for Exia. Alright, both fronts back in buffs. We're going to see some crazy stuff happening. Oh! Double kill from Crossboners. Really strong. However, burst is on the table for E2, and we're going to see it right now with the first AB. Immediately getting the kill on Full Cloth, and X1 has to fight for their life now. Alright, and here's that. But oh, really good self-defense. The cloak is gone. There's no protection for Full Cloth anymore.
Fuck, I ran out of Soul Buster.
Alright, the Exia repair comes out. This is last chance. The F-Burst was built, but the double lock. No punish. Oh, this is really close. Oh, the nuke is cornering everyone. This is really dangerous.
Fuck,
Oh my god.
Whoa. Nice, my fault, my fault.
That was really good games. 3-0 for Crossboners, but you can't say that that wasn't close. Those were actually very good games. I think that I'm happy to see Full Cloth V2. I think that's a really interesting matchup of two like very strong timer suits in two different ways.
Alright. We're up against Wingstop Endless Waltz now. I don't know whether you want to run the same Bakudan Team Phoenix or...
Let's see.
Or you just fuck it, both of the wall.
I want to play Goofy this time.
You want to play Gouf?
Yeah! Yeah!
Yes.
Dude, I really couldn't say anything else there. See,
Exactly.
Yeah. No, Mo, go hide it. Go. No, actually, no. I'm sorry. I'm here to commentate. No. Choose whatever you.
I don't
It's
have
Pick what your heart desires.
Commentator interference. You should pick Destiny Heine.
No, I don't know how to play High Destiny. I do know how to play Goofy though. Do you want to run double Goofy? Phoenix? Double Goofy?
I'm down, yeah.
Yeah!
Double
you got first of 3. If this doesn't work out, you still got at least 2 more games.
Hell, dude, fuck yes.
Don't worry, they're faith after all.
Zactra!
Zap's elite.
Alright, so we're seeing double 2K. Honestly, double 2K can be pretty strong. You don't have to worry about overcost as long as both of you treat your bursts and health very well so that you don't end up with someone very low when you run out of lives to go through. And Destiny Strike Noir is a very classic, strong MBON comp. Destiny having the ability to cheat boost with Wings of Light, and Strike Noir being able to provide help from anywhere and being very hard to hit. What we're already seeing is Destiny taking the initiative and trying to just like run down a bunch of damage, hoping that they can take the life before Strike Noir, but it's kind of looking dangerous. If I'm Destiny here, what I want is to preserve my life because it's better for Strike Noir to take the first life here with such low HP. And that's exactly what we're gonna see. And there's the Wings barrel roll to save the landing and get a hit. Now, here comes the first burst from Phoenix. Oh, dies during the burst. There's going to be no burst refill getting back. May not get another burst this game. However, your partner has the full Saktua! We're both faith. Even in the Destiny, you can't run away. Oh, incredible chase. I like the 2B to get on the same airspace. Either is a valid choice for death, but Destiny is going to run away. Take the air. The insane CSB. Strike Noir pushing up, maybe trying to take some heat off, maybe trying to build a final burst. I think it's going to be hard for anyone to build Final Burst. Really, it's a question of does Destiny have one or will Destiny get one? A Destiny Burst could change everything, but Fenix is really low. And against Strike Noir, with that rapid fire, but it doesn't matter. Mug gets the 5B hit.
Satwa!
Satwa.
That was so close. I saw the house.
I need to. I
was able to get whip off at the end, so even if you didn't get the kill, I still had a bit of safety.
Man.
Sorry, I'm not giving you much space for co-commentary setup.
No, it's fine. It's fine. all I was focused on is just saying Zaktor.
Zaktor. That's the important call, to be honest.
Exactly. I was gonna do it for each whip hit by Mug.
There's 2 of them.
No, I know, yeah.
Look at those Zakus. 2 of them.
Yeah, 2 of them. It's not just any Zaku.
This is no Zaku.
Boy.
Oh, we're seeing the switch to Rex.
No,
Alright,
okay,
Rex.
this matchup should be miserable for Goofy, but we shall see.
Rex is an interesting character in this game, being one of the blessed Pion Zeus's havers, as well as having an incredible fast fall in BCCSA. He is from the future and has come to kill all MBON top tiers. So we'll see what this Terminator 3K can do against the double Zaktua. And we're already seeing the Goufs getting really good damage. It is, as 3K 2.5, what you really want to do is get safer hits, even if they're smaller, because the double 2K team will have more overall health, since there is no overcost. But right now, we're seeing a lot of Smashy Bros, a lot of melee range interactions. I think this is going to go bad for Wingstop EW in the long run. And we're already seeing how that's happening, with both of them dying. Strike Noir is going to respawn with very little health, and the burst is coming out from Mug. Oh, a trade. That's a really good trade for Gouf, though, because that's a down.
Burst attack and then burst attack to finish the game. Okay.
The raw burst attack that hits is a good raw burst attack.
For real.
Now, if I'm Wingstop EW, the real adaptation that I think needs to happen is they need to slow it down. I think that if you get caught up in the wave of the Zaktua, then you will be swept away and unable to swim. What you really need to do is just stay back and take your hits, abuse the fact that Rex has such good movement and Strike Noir has very good escape tools, and just take your small hits to whittle them down. And then your time to go in is when you get burst.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Rather than, because High Gouf Ignite is a suit that doesn't really have good approach. Rather than giving us the approach, you should be whittling us down and making us approach. Therefore, we can't do much. I don't know why I'm commentating, but or why I'm giving them advice, but
My fault.
But yeah, let's see if we can see any of that adaptation. Strike Noir is getting hit, so what I immediately want from Rex is to try and regroup to save, or Strike Noir to use its strong approach tools to go towards Rex. Really what they need to do is stay together so that they don't get caught in these 1v1s, because that's where Gouf Ignited shines. Yeah, and we're seeing that now with Strike Noir taking so much damage, same with Rex. Both of the Goufs are probably going to get burst at a very high health at this rate. Oh, but the Rex burst on first life, this could be huge. Alright, I like the play, get the down and move on. Didn't die in the burst, took a little bit of damage during it. Oh, there's a kill. Rex is very low and Strike Noir did die first. So Strike Noir has to take some initiative and heal for Rex. Oh, unfortunately timed E-burst. Not getting the flip, so you take damage during your burst. And here's the burst from Mug.
And
Nice cover from Strike Noir. I really like that. Yeah, Strike Noir doing an excellent job of peeling for Rex right now. Rex using their final burst to escape. Now, if you can whittle down Mug more, then you could actually win this. But it's going to be very tough since Rex is on a pixel of HP, and yeah. We're seeing why that's tough right now. It was a good fight from Wingstop EW, but unfortunately, you're just not in faith.
Zaktua!
Zaktua.
Zaf Special Forces. Closing it out.
All right.
Unrelated, semi-related to the stream, CD. You want me to?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, of course.
That was a preview. That was a preview. Okay, the stream did not see.
Of course. CG, related to the stream. Do you also want, like, in the same way that we all have PNGs? Do you want one of them on Kashu?
Sure.
Yeah. I'll make it later and muck it added in, like for the next tournament.
Yeah.
Alright. We're in grinds right now. Okay, so
You do Domon or Sekai?
Ooh, we could probably do so. The one that I can definitely do easier is Domon.
Because he has like a render in this game, yeah.
Yeah. No, I have a whole Google Doc for like everything about like MBON sprites.
Damn, you got all the renders? That's sick.
Yeah.
Alright. So what we're gonna see is the Celestial Creamers and Crossboners run back. We're gonna see how the strategy is gonna change, because last time it was a 3-0, but a close 3-0.
Alright. Full Saber and Montero.
Speaking of another character that is from the future, the Terminator brought back to kill the top tiers, Montero right here. The X versus 2 character, and you can really tell with this side sub. This is a move that was built to hit suits that move faster than MBON.
It's good having a time traveler in the commentator space.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about what dimension I'm from. There's some fucked up things happening over there. You don't want to know about that Appenzala guy.
Yeah, no. I'll just assume that you're like Daybreak Gotchard, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, my future is not a good one. He's a better one. But the change of strategy that we're seeing from Celestial Creamers immediately is a change in front and back. Full Saber Montero is a very defensive comp. Full Saber being one of the premier anti-melee suits of this game, being like, okay, if you come at me, I'm going to press side sub, and there's very little you can do. It is a move that you have to bait out, because it is so evasive, and Full Saber, if he gets the hit, is very hard to cut because of his special ability to quantize in the middle of combos using AC derivatives. But we're not seeing Full Saber quite get the hits right now. Full Cloth going in, actually trying to kill Montero first. The health situation is a little dangerous. I'd like to see Montero go down first here to preserve the health situation, and Full Saber to fall back. But we'll see. Ooh, the physical ammo right into X1. I like that confirm with the assist, just not risking dropping the combo with any beams. And we are going to see Montero take the first life. Ooh, CSA from X1 Kai, really good. Arya is covering her partner very well with playing the bodyguard role that X1 is excellent at. And the burst from Full Saber, yeah. Listen to this guy, Satsunite. We're going to have a dialogue. Oh, flip burst from Full Cloth. This is very, very good if you're Celestial Creamers, because it means that this burst is not going to take as much heat on you unless the hit happens right away. Just too fast. Caught up to the spawn immediately. Yeah, really tough. Really tough game. I think that underrated part of that game is how good Arya was bodyguarding. Really taking, just like, you're not looking at me, I'm going to get up close and like whip you or like CCAB you or just send assist, like hit CSA. Just playing really good cover for Full Cloth, who's taking a lot of attention during double buffs.
Wait, Phoenix, I'm gonna switch to Banshee. I just remembered we can rock Banshee Full Saber. Or would you rather Montero?
That's one.
the important things to note in this matchup are that things like Full Saber sub are physical, so they will go through both characters' cloth. But pretty much every other bullet that Full Saber has is beam, so he cannot rely on hitting them very well unless he gets like a stun with Garo, which will just shred the cloak immediately. We're seeing the switch to Banshee here. Banshee is another character. Yes, MBON Banshee does have boomerangs. Boomerangs go through cloth, so it's a very strong defense tool against against the X1s. But what we're immediately seeing is just very strong pushing while the full cloth is in double buffs. This is what full cloth specializes in, is taking charge of the game at first and then just waiting for the moment to go in again. Once buffs are out is really the enemy team's time to make things happen, but during that first bit, you really have to respect him. And we're seeing that Banshee and Full Saber are both bleeding. Getting close to bursts. We'll have to see if the bursts make anything happen. Full Cloth is in double buffs again, so it's time for Crossboners to make things happen and Celestial Creamers to fight for their lives. Really good self-defense there. I like the cover from Fenix as well, just double locking Full Cloth, while X1 is lower, taking more of a back position to not fuck up Full Cloth's of a cost order. We see Fenix go down first. They do die in cost order. Well, the Full Saber Burst comes out. I like this. Before Full Cloth has double buffs on second life with a burst, we see the Full Saber Burst to try and mess up their health situation. So even if Full Cloth gets a chance to go in, whoever is overcosted will have to run for their life. And we see them both die at the same time. This is massive. Overcosted one is X1. Will spawn without a cloak, so anything is good for hitting. Oh, there's that side sub that Full Saber is known for. Alright, this is where things get interesting. Alright, Full Saber, a little alone. Full Cloth does not have buffs though, so it's hard to make anything happen. Full Saber has a burst. We could see the game end right here, and there it is!
And that's the game for Celestial Creamers.
Okay.
Yup, it's 1-1 now.
It's 1-1. Mid quantize. Alright, man.
Yeah. He said, I'm gonna go start some dialogues. I'm out.
Yeah, very violent dialogues, bro.
I'll force him to listen.
When peace cannot be kept by force, only through understanding, but this F-burst hit, so I kind of forget.
Truth new.
Truth quantize, bro. Truth AC derivative.
I don't want to understand anymore. I want to kill.
My twin truth drives.
Twin truth drives. One truth burst, you know?
Alright, we're not going to see any suit swaps from Crossboners. They have a very strong comp going on. We're going to see if Celestial Creamers can play their same game plan of trying to double lock Full Cloth during this double buff and protect each other, and then make things happen while buffs are off, and wait for Full Saber Burst to really make a push. And what we're already seeing is that they're bleeding a lot less health than they did in Game 1. In Game 1, there was basically the Full Cloth incident. Alright, got a hit on Full Cloth. Cloak is not shredded. There's the cloak shred. Not a landing punish, but that is big because unlike X1 Kai, X1 Full Cloth does not get his cloak back until he dies. Alright, we're seeing that Full Saber is bleeding a little harder, but Mug has kept healthy, which is very good. Keeping a better health situation. Double buffs are back, but the boomerang hits and the Full Saber burst comes out. Alright. Good cover. Didn't get hit in the burst. You'd love to see that. Full Cloth goes down. Now, what we're going to see is essentially chance time. Full Cloth is likely going to double buff and burst and make something happen right now. Trying to go for Banshee to worsen the health situation for Team Celestial Creamers. The Nuke Oki will definitely be kind of hard to get out of, but luckily the OTG and the perma install is going to give you the invuln to get through it, and we're going to see the E-Burst to survive, trying to prevent the overcost. I don't disagree with this, but it is going to be difficult because there will be no E-Burst on respawn for Mug. Alright, Cloak gone for X1 Kai. Oh, this just doesn't get stepped. That's the overcost. But the full Saber Burst comes out. We have to end it here before they get a chance to run on Banshee. Oh, X1 Kai trying to end the game themselves. This may very well be the final burst of the game.
That was my fault.
Oh!
Ooh.
Almost got a
So-
Zeta and I killed Gushan.
Yeah,
A little too much boost spent on the approach.
Oop, I didn't tell myself.
You can mute me if you want, if the commentary gets in the way. Oh wait, no, then I wouldn't be able to be heard. Shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, you won't be heard in the stream. That was the problem I was like telling them like last time to, or like before the stream started.
Mhm.
It's no biggie, it's no biggie. I don't care.
Okay. Alright. Crossboners are one game away from taking it. So, we're gonna see the adaptation,
We need that.
or if we can go to 2-2 and possibly get a reset. Alright. Gundam fight, ready, go. I'll bring the energy for the next one if we can go to 2-2. Alright, so we're seeing Full Cloth in double buffs again. The double buff strategy has been working out for Crossboners because X1 Kai is a very good bodyguard suit that can cover for the weaknesses of no buff Full Cloth by sticking close and peeling. Alright, Banshee in NTD. This is where you can push harder, especially since it comes up around when Full Cloth buffs run out. So we're gonna see if we can push forward and chip any health off of Crossboners. Oh, but unfortunately, Banshee, like many other unicorn suits, has an animation for when NTD runs out, and you get punished for it. I'm gonna see the E-Burst. Permanent NTD now, don't have to worry about an animation for running out. But this is very low health, just gonna get whipped right there by the buff's Full Cloth.
I'm sorry.
The health situation,
I'll try to be more aggro.
much worse. Oh, the buffs just run out. Alright, but here's the full Saber Burst. Gonna see if this is a get damage on X1 Kai play, or try to just kill Full Cloth. But unfortunately, nothing much coming from the burst. Yeah, and X1 Kai just still full health, just has been playing very good defense, covered by Cloak and very good fast fall options. As well as Full Cloth just taking so much aggro during that double buff, being such a scary individual. Don't want to run into that guy in the street. Tobia Aeronox is going to shank your liver out. Oh, and the Cloak protects! We're seeing a crazy F-burst combo right now into Nuke Oki.
No, I tried to block the nuke.
Oh! And that just finishes it. That's 3-1 for Crossboners. Really strong showing. I think that they were playing their comp super correct.
GG's Gangi.
Yeah.
GG's.
GG's. Congratulations to Crossboners for
Yeah,
taking it.
I like Giga Panic there. I said stuff and like I was thought my boost or like shit. I was wasting my yeah. I think initially I was trying to play like I didn't know whether how passive to play or how aggro to play. I feel like I was kind of getting stuck in a weird in between of trying to like aggro at the wrong time and be passive at the wrong time. I feel like if low key, if I were gonna play like that, I should have gone like Raphael or something. That probably would have been more comfortable pick.
I don't think that Banshee was that bad, but I think that there probably should have just been like more communication on like stick close to me during the double buffs so that we don't get ran down on, and then like let's push them to the corner and try to have Banshee hit with boomerangs during like full class downtime. Like you really have to abuse the downtime, which I don't think was happening.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, is there
As well as if you're paying attention to X1 Kai, you can card count his assist to be like, oh, he doesn't have his armor move anymore, so I don't have to worry about that.
Saito and Phoenix, I know you guys were said like your time was limited. Did you guys want to do a VOD review or some matches now, or would you want to do like a later stream or later there?
I think the stream would be good.
Yeah, I think later would be like preferable. Yeah, because like
The loot.
Yeah.
In that case, that was Meister Gauntlet 1. That was really fun actually. It was you know, I don't really see play much team free environments. That's why I kind of got a little bit shaky and panicky there, because we mostly just do like shuffle fuck about lobbies, but this makes me want to run more, and I'm kind of glad it happened.
Yeah, I'm happy to see it. I think that Gundam is one of the most fun games to see in a tournament setting with just like actual team communication and like how resource management and team composition goes. I think it's really sick.
Yeah, definitely. Do expect to see this be a norm. We are going to be, like I said, the plan is monthly tournaments. Sometimes 2 tournaments a month, 1 serious tournament and 1 gimmick tournament.
Maybe.
Yeah, thank you all for watching. GG's to everybody. I am going to find a streamer to invade now. I don't know who to jump. I usually like raiding a streamer once I'm done. Badur is streaming, and that is Oomph, but unfortunately he is playing Guilty as Strive. We do not want to watch that.
Ooh.
That's true. That's true.
We dodged a red flag there.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, one of my Oomphs was actually streaming Crambley, I think.
I will hold my tongue.
Like,
Okay,
give me
sorry.
Granblue,
My apologies.
give me Granblue over Strive, and they ended their stream. But in that case, fuck y'all. No one gets a raid. We're just ending the stream as is. Thank you all for watching.
No one gets a raid.
Yeah, you all have a good one.
Sayonara. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.